All right, folks who are in charge of breakfast on Christmas want to not be stuck right here for hours. Chef Bob Hirasawa is going to spend some time in our kitchen today, but show you how to have a great breakfast for everybody that won't require you to be like a short order cook that morning with your Southwestern breakfast casserole. And I'm very curious about the orangutan bread.
Okay.
Merry Christmas,
well, Merry
Christmas
to you.
Christmas
yeah.
Eve.
Well, great. Merry Christmas to you, and I know you're going to be heading out, and safe travels to you.
Thank you.
I wanted to kind of highlight a couple items or a couple dishes that you can make ahead of time. Both of these you can do the day before if you want, so you don't have to, with the hustle and bustle of the Christmas morning,
yes.
just pull it out, throw it in the oven, finish it off, and straight there you go.
And it's delicious, not just easy.
We'll let you be the judge of that, but I'm sure it will be for you.
You've got enough of a track record around here, Bob.
Okay.
All right, so what have you done? You started little onions and garlic.
Little onions and garlic in here. In the recipe, it says to go ahead and cook off, chorizo. We're going to add some chorizo and bacon. Buzzards, bacon.
That's
for
right.
Christmas. Okay. We're going to have some. We have onions and garlic. Little jalapeno, chopped jalapenos here. We want the spice, but we don't want the heat.
Right.
So I took out the seeds.
Oh, right, because the seeds are the hot part.
That's the hot part, right? And then we have little cornbread. And this one happens to be a Southwest cornbread that we have in our bakeries at Farm Fresh. Dice that up along with a little bit of white bread. Any white bread you want. I chose today to use a little English muffin bread.
Oh.
Why? It just sounded good.
Okay.
Okay. So, and then we're going to have a little cheese. Also going into the mix, we have some half and half. We got some liquid eggs, just make it easier for us. A little cumin for flavor.
You didn't want me to crack a whole bunch of eggs today?
No. We only have 2 minutes.
I know, I get it.
Okay, we got this started here. We're just going to add the chorizo.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to let you finish that while I do the mix here, because we're going to be, I'm sure we'll get the wrap.
So the chorizo and the bacon is pre-cooked?
Yes. You don't have to do that. I did it for time's sake today.
Right.
But you can build on the flavors.
You don't have to?
No, I'm sorry. You do want to pre-cook it.
Okay.
Before you put this in.
Oh, right. I see
but as we said,
you actually cooked it yesterday.
Right. In a recipe, it says to cook the bacon, cook the chorizo, drain off the excess juice, and then go ahead and add your onions and everything and build on there.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that.
Don't throw it in the casserole raw.
And we're just trying to get, absolutely.
Who hasn't done that once?
So we got the chorizo in there. It's just basically reheating there a little bit. I'm going to take in here some of the egg beaters or liquid eggs here.
Liquid eggs.
Yeah. And I'm using basically a 2-to-1 ratio on the eggs to half and half. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just basically my recipe too for using for quiches and stratas and any of these kind of casserole type dishes.
Now how come?
It's a custard ratio, and basically it doesn't get it overly eggy.
Yeah.
And it keeps it a little bit lighter, and you just don't have that real heavy dense feel.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to add a little bit of salsa to this.
Oh, right to there, huh?
If I can get that open.
Come on, tough guy. Come on, muscles. You need me?
I might.
Do you want a knife?
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Thank goodness. I don't think I can open it either.
And then we got that going in. We got a little cumin going in here for that little Southwest flavor.
Yes.
A couple turns of.
I never knew that it was. Be quiet, you. I never knew that it was cumin that gave that particular spice.
It does. It has that you kind of recognize in tacos and all those
fajita seasoning and stuff like that.
Right. So then we're just going to go and simply add the cornbread.
This is hot. My fingers are getting hot.
I think you can turn that off. You're good now.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to add and want to hurry this up because I know we're going to get the wrap here soon.
We are. See this? We just got it right now. You're right. You're right on time.
You want to go ahead?
Congratulations. You have your internal clock just like the rest of us.
Okay, you want to go and dump that in here?
In there?
In here.
Really hot?
Really hot. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. This is the last thing we'll do, Virginia, and then we'll move it on to weather. I promise. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I made a promise. You heard me. We got to move it along to weather, but we'll find out how to put this all together.
We're just going to put it in there and just pop it in the oven.
Okay.
Or actually put it in there and let it cool and cover it and use it for the next day.
Okay, I promised her that we would stop. You're breaking our promise. We are. We're back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with Chef Bob Hirasawa from Farm Fresh. We're making the perfect holiday breakfast, and this is our Southwestern egg casserole, and you can make this the night before.
Right.
In fact, you should make it the night before, right?
Right, and just save yourself that steps in the morning. What I did is I just want to come back, and we just put half of it in, put some cheese on, put the other half over top.
Okay, more cheese?
And then, no, actually at this point we're going to go ahead and either pop it in the oven, bake it, and put the cheese on it at the very end, or just go ahead and cover this and save it for tomorrow.
Okay,
just go on the bottom one.
The oven's at 350, and how long does it need to stay in there?
It takes about 20 to 25 minutes.
No,
and then, oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
25 minutes, and then add the cheese, and then go for about another 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. What I was going to ask is, in terms of making it the night before, isn't that good to do just so that the bread soaks up all the good stuff in there?
Good point. It does that also, but you don't really need to. If you really work it through, you're fine there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. What is orangutan bread?
Orangutan bread is my kind of spin-off on monkey bread.
Monkey bread, right.
And then I heard monkey bread, then here gorilla bread. We've got some biscuits here. The Grands kind, and I guess we could say that.
Right.
I cut them in half. We roll them up, and then we roll them now in some sugar and cinnamon. 1 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons of cinnamon.
Okay. I'm going to let you get in there when you're
okay.
right.
No, I was going to let you do it, but okay.
Really? Okay.
If you want. Okay. What I'm doing is put on the bottom of the pan here, we have about a half cup of pecans.
Did you hear what he said, everybody? Chef Bob said pecan. This was a little bit of a debate yesterday.
Was it?
I was saying pecan, and I was told it was pecan.
Pecans.
Whatever,
well,
right?
I guess I'm just...
Some dude from William and Mary was talking about pecan.
And then we'll go ahead and just roll these. And then just roll them up in little balls. Drop them in your sugar mixture.
Okay.
And you roll them around.
All right.
Okay.
Fun.
And then
so the biscuits are in half. Then did you rip them in half or no?
You just go ahead and roll them up.
Okay.
And then in this pan here, I just put a little one pat of butter or one stick of butter and a cup of brown sugar. This one I just used the dark brown, dark brown, light brown, either one.
Right.
Okay. And just melt it down. If it tightens up a little bit on you, just add a few drops of water. Okay.
In there.
Yeah.
If that tightens up.
It does.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and...
Mine look different.
Yours are doing fine. You just kind of roll them up. And then we're going to take about half of this on each of those containers. And by the way, I just used some disposable cake containers here because I just don't like to clean up when I don't have to.
Well, yeah.
So, and these are pretty awesome. We're just going to drizzle over top. And this goes in the oven for about 20 minutes.
So, what is up with... Never mind. Never mind.
And it's going to look like that. Okay?
Okay. Should these go in here? Look, do you see what's happening here? Do you see what I'm getting at?
You know what I think you...
Do you see what...
You didn't tear it at the point. There you go.
Oh. But didn't I ask you if I was supposed to put them...
No, you didn't have to. I think where they separated.
I'm not here to argue with you. All right,
That's okay.
We're getting the wrap again, but we'll fix it. In the meantime, we've got another special guest in our studio. Hirasawa from Farm Fresh making the perfect holiday breakfast this morning, a Southwestern breakfast casserole and your orangutan bread, which looks wonderful, but it's not finished, not quite finished.
Yeah, it's monkey bread right now.
Okay.
So we're going to turn it. So we'll make an orangutan. We're going to do basically what's going to be is it's an icing. It's a orange flavored icing. And we're going to add some softened cream cheese here. Add some powdered sugar in here. I guess you could use regular sugar if you want. But and then I'm going to add some vanilla.
And I guess, you could kind of do the sugar to taste, right? I mean, if you like the taste of cream cheese, you could
actually back
be minimal,
Absolutely.
But you're sweet, making it sweet.
Yeah. And then we have little orange zest and little orange marmalade. Okay. And then we're going in here, and I took the pan of the bread out that's already been cooked. Okay. And just it's going to be just thin down a little bit. And I'm just trying to work that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's all right.
Okay.
It's all right. Now, meantime, this is finished. Now, do you want to let this? Sit for a little while before you slice it up?
Yeah, let it rest for about 10 minutes before you actually slice it.
Okay.
And this is about right there, and we're going to take about half of this and drizzle this over the top.
Right. Now the crushed nuts that were at the bottom now are they're now on the top.
Right. And then when you invert it, you lose a little bit of the nuts, but we're going to be, and then we just scrape those over the top.
Okay.
And then I said I was going to let you do this.
Yes, you did.
If you want to go ahead and invert this pan and put that right on top, we'll put this
on top of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, like a double decker.
Right.
All right, Antonio, you ready? I know you're always ready. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
There you go. Is it coming up?
Most of it.
Okay. There you go. That's all right.
A couple of them rolled away.
Well, we'll just put those up on top. Like that.
Not bad though. Oh, it smells really good.
And if one falls off the side, no problem.
What happened to mine? Get in there.
You're doing fine.
Okay.
And then we're just going to put this over the top there like that. Drizzle this over. And then take a little bit of pecans and just put those over the top that we have in that bowl right there. And you get that little bit of a cream cheese, but also the orange in there, and that's what makes it that orangutan bread, or so we said.
Oh, it's like an orangutan, right? Like
right.
orangutan. I got you now. What were you saying there, Virginia? Our delightful producer's whispering in my ear. What is some? The buzzers are asking if you will make a house call on Christmas and make breakfast at their house.
Sure, as long as it doesn't snow too bad. Right, Jeremy?
You heard it. That's very gracious of you. That's awesome. Okay. All right, well, we are going to give everything a try here in just a couple minutes, but right now we need to meet our studio audience.